what a difference a day makes. It's 4:23. It's about 11:39. We have the puts that we sold at 109 for next week. We had them for this week. They were trading around 51 cents. I rolled them to next week. Next week's trading at 339. Anyway, when I rolled them, I got $2.85. So we have 10 in cash, 10 contracts in cash for 109 for this coming week. And then we have 62 that we still have that we had sold at 520, and they're, I think, at 339 now. Anyway, we still holding those. So we have 72 contracts going into next week. Now, I had bought when this buy the dip, sell the rip. So I had bought at 106. I'd bought 241 shares, 291 shares, 50 shares. And then in my Roth, I bought 105 for 106.88, I think. And then 215 I bought. I went and sold all of those today over 109. I got 109.22, 109.11, 109.10, 109.04, 109.03. So I went and sold all those. Buy the dips, sell the rips on these that we're buying the common with. And so I got $1,764.84. And I've closed all those positions. So right now, I only have the 72 contracts. I've got the 10 contracts in cash for 109 for next week, which is 430. And because I rolled those 10 contracts from this week that would have ended today at 109. And it might be over 109, but the premium does decay. So when you roll it, I think I've learned that you end out okay because the decay on the premium also goes down. So the premium that you get for next week. Anyway, that's what I did. So to recap, I got $1.80, and then I got $2.85 to roll it. So I got $4.65, but I did better on the one that I did the far dated because the ones that I did far dated, I got $5.24 when I originally did them. So we'll see how this goes. So I've got the 109s for 10 contracts and in cash and 62 contracts coming up. And then I'm going to do a recap. That should put us over $1 million if we include my wife's account. Her account now has 106,500. Something like that. We looked at it last night. Well, let me pull it up real quick. So if we look at this, where our if it goes through, and this is assuming it's going to be at 109, so that would be in this calculation for this coming week. Our IRA would be at 707. Cash account would be at 117. Her cash account would be 26,346, which I sold the common today, so her she doesn't have a position, so she's got 26,346 in cash. Then the Weeble account has 11,762. That's all in cash. And then we've got our two Roths. I don't know which one's hers and which one's mine when I put them in here, but one's one, one's the other one. So it looks like if we add hers, she had, I guess it was 106.6. So I add 106,635 and 5 cents. So that's what we calculated yesterday that hers had in her IRA. When she has more and then she has to subtract the loan out. Anyway, that's her net. And so if we added hers and mine together, on the 30th, we'd be over $1 million. Woohoo! So we'd be at 1,016,714. Now 25,000 of that would be 25,272 would be to get the full premium of it's still sitting at 351 or something like that, whatever it's sitting at. So we really need to do this to get it. So if it needs to be over 109 to hit the $1 million mark, it is trading at 109 right now. So that should be good. 109.32. So we just need to hold for next week for the 30th. Like I said, we rolled what was going to expire today in cash. So we rolled and got $2.85 for it. I'm happy about that. And then all the common stuff. If this guy were to dip, I would buy back in the common and just do swing trading or whatever. I pretty much closed my positions. I could have held them and see if this goes up to 111, 112, something like that in the next week. Sometimes I like to close my positions just to get a clean number and then go back into it. I don't mind trading a little bit. It doesn't bother me. You kind of, if you're more of a buy and hold person, that's okay. But for me, sometimes I like to just go ahead and get it as a realized gain. So let's look at my percentages. So my percentages, it looks like, wow, that's pretty good. The percentages are year to date is 34% now. Is that right? Yeah, I guess that would be right. So it'd be 34% this if this coming week the put were to execute correctly, and I get the full $3.50 or whatever's left in the premium for this week. So if I'm able to get that, then this will look good. So in other words, it's got to close at 309 for these numbers to be correct in the first two. So almost 35%. I really track the IRA as far as percentage goes. I track that a lot more. I will let you note here, if you look out here a little bit further, you notice here I've got the 2-year average. And this is only, we took the $100,000 out, and that's only been since August of 2020. So since August of 2020, on $100,000 that we put in, we've got we've made $68,514 on that, and that will be if we get the 350 whatever the thing is times the 1,000. So that will be if that were to, in other words, if it's over 109, these numbers would be correct. But if it's not over 109, this will have to be adjusted, because I'm including that. I'm acting like it's going to be 109 on the 30th. So if it goes down, then these numbers won't appear. So we'll be over $1 million if we include the wife's account, and then we'll be $16,000 over, and then we'll try to eat into this $106,000. So we'd be about $90,000 that we'd have to make by the end of the year to do the $1 million without the wife, and then that's what we'd be looking at. So looks like it's going pretty good. So hopefully this will end up good.